this is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. A few months ago, I made a strawberry tart. My friend loved this recipe and she even made one for her housewarming party. However, she told me that her pie crust shrunk and bubbled a little bit. If you ever have this problem, don't worry because today I'm going to show you a super easy way to make a pie crust that is going to come out with the best result. I'm also going to show you how to blind bake it so you can use it for a fruit tart or a quiche. There are several ways to make a pie dough. You can use a pastry cutter, 2 knives, a food processor, or simply by hand. I've tried them all. Food processor works out faster, but not everybody has one on hand. And by rubbing the butter into the flour with your hands need a lot of practice, otherwise you might overwork the dough. In this video, we're not going to use any methods mentioned above. Instead, we're going to use a tool that almost everyone has in their kitchen, a grater. This is not a new technique that I've invented, but when I found out how easy and my pie crust always comes out perfect, I fell in love with it. And I can't wait to share with you, so let's get started.
The ingredients you'll need are flour, water, salt, vinegar, and frozen butter. You will also need to prepare a grater because we're going to use this to grate the butter. For blind baking, prepare some beans or rice. In the large bowl, I'm going to add flour and salt. Give them a quick mix. When making a pie dough, it is very important to keep all the ingredients cold. With the grater, I'm going to grate the frozen butter directly into the flour. You can see all these shredded butter came out in the same size. Now with our fingertips, we're going to quickly mix the butter into the flour. This only takes about 10 to 20 seconds. Add the vinegar into the flour, give it a whisk. You can substitute vinegar with lemon juice. Now we're going to add very cold water into the flour, 1 tablespoon at a time. It is very important not to add all the water at once because water evaporates while baking, therefore the pie crust is most likely to shrink. Now, when you pinch the dough and it comes together, the dough is ready, and stop adding more water. Transfer the dough onto a piece of plastic wrap. Grab the sides of the plastic wrap. We're going to press and bring the dough together. Wrap the dough up. We're going to shape the dough into a round disc by using a rolling pin and a dough scraper. Keeping the edge of the dough smooth helps to stay in round shape when we are going to roll it out later. Chill the dough for 20 minutes. Lightly dust the working surface, the dough, and the rolling pin with flour. Roll the dough out, and while doing that, keep rotating the dough. This will prevent the dough from sticking on the table. Use a pastry brush to dust off all the excess flour. Transfer the dough onto a 9-inch pie pan. Let the dough sit to the bottom of the pan gently. Trim the edge of the dough, leaving 2 centimeters border. Roll the dough under itself to create a nice edge for the pie crust. To finish off nicely of the pie crust, we're going to crimp the edge. Place 2 fingers on either side to create a U shape. Prick the dough with a fork on the bottom and the side. Now before baking it, return the dough to the fridge for 30 minutes. Now we're going to blind bake the pie crust so you can use it for any unbaked fillings. First, crinkle your parchment paper. This helps it to sit properly on top of the dough. Now we're going to add all the beans. You can use rice or pie weights instead. Make sure the beans reach every corner. Bake the pie crust at 190 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Remove the beans from the crust once it's done. Here you go, a perfectly baked golden and flaky pie crust. I hope you find these 10 tips useful. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time!